okay. And then your face comes back up and they're like, oh my God, hi.
Maybe it's
And
just
it's
because
like
they
you
think
hide
adults are
again and it's
ugly.
like,
I know that's the object permanence thing, right? That would be weird
mm-hmm.
if like you just somebody walks up behind you, goes like this, and then they go like this and go, where the fuck am I? What's this stuff right here? It's brand new to me.
Well, it's like for the kid, their inability to understand states other than being directly in front of them. It's like I guess I was relating that to what you're saying of like our inability to find people.
Right. But you're saying they're stupid. They're too stupid to realize that the person's still there. Stupid babies.
In well, yeah, obviously. In that situation, yeah, they like we have a concept of people existing, especially if we're the ones doing it. We're like, I exist even when I'm, playing peekaboo and I'm the one hiding. It's like I know I'm still here, but it's like I'm not having to find me. Like I'm already located in myself.
Okay. I think I'm ready now, having heard that reasoning, combining with my own. You and me, need to make a press release. We have scientific proof now. Babies are stupid. It's been disputed.
Not only that, but one of the researchers went as far as to say babies are fucking idiots.
The other researcher looked for idiots to see if they were being fucked by babies and concluded he had used it as an adjective.
So when you utilize NI in some ways, does it help I'm going back to the strength thing, but does it help your NI in other places?
Well,
or is NI like compartmentalized? I guess all functions in that regard are like compartmentalized into different procedures.
I use NI in two capacities. Capacity number one, I use it in making music, and I'm pretty good at it. But, the I'm better at it in this stuff. This stuff, I'm much better at it. It's like I'm often insightful. What that means is I come up with some idea that's phrased in a different way than people have thought about it before, or perhaps a new idea even that people haven't thought of before, or a new framing, or a new meta framing, or whatever that I come in with that I understand FE and TI well enough that I'm good enough with the language that I can say a lot of sentences that sound insightful. The reason they sound insightful may have to do with the fact that they have some sort of quality that is being perceived as insightful, but it really means I'm slick with words and slick with ideas. So I come up with shit. I don't know.
Well, I mean, so is it compartmentalized then? Or does strengthening one area utilize NI help your other area?
All right, here's an example of why it's not compartmentalized. It's not compartmentalized. It's the thing I have to remember to check, and I don't always. So I'll see a problem or an idea. I'll look first and foremost for the most novel and insightful sounding response to it that I then check to make sure that it's consistent with my existing bullshit that I've been spewing, because I've been spewing a lot of bullshit for a while now. You have to really chew on your own bullshit multiple times so you get super familiar with the flavor so you don't accidentally spit out kind of bullshit that's not compatible, right? So you check for consistency, and then you craft it for like, now I'm gonna get you guys to perceive me as extra cool by saying it like this, say. And the last thing you do is you're supposed to SI it, but I NI it, check to see if the idea is done at that point. And usually if it is, if I'm lucky, stop.
Mm-hmm. So you just don't do the SI bit.
Well, I think when I'm making media, I replace the SI step with NI.
Okay.
But I don't, and I might do this sometimes with conversations with people in the world, but what makes me be way more NI and what makes me care a lot about shit being right as well as productive or new or effective or whatever else is what 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 makes me care about that is seeing myself, seeing my own face, and seeing you guys, and being able to picture this thing as media when I'm doing it. When I get lost in what I'm talking about and forget the topic and shit, then I'm not doing NI, I'm doing NE, which means I'm ignoring NI.
Mm-hmm. Have you met Andy on here yet?
I think so,
Okay.
but I don't really remember him or what he's like right now. I mean, he's a genius about fishing or a genius about movies.
So I've been basically having my mind enveloped in the idea of meta-ing up and whatnot, just sort of in general.
Velvety folds of the meta.
Of the meta, yeah. I've been referring to it as dimensionality.
I like that term. That's a good one.
Yeah. I was thinking about the functions just now as you were talking about them, and I understand that what I'm saying probably has a intuitive bias to it, but I feel like our ability to understand them and having different cognitive functions that like aim towards different things, like our understanding of them is like they're I'm not saying that they're there for a specific purpose, but they seem to have the effect of when we are working on areas pertaining to functions, as we gain understanding, it seems like the goal, quote unquote, is to meta up in our understanding, whereas we, like, let's say in reference to NI or something, you understand things pertaining to a certain object or concept or whatnot.
Sorry, that cat totally scared me.
I'm trying to find a less butchered way of saying this, but it's like I guess the concept I had in my mind is I understand things pertaining to NI, but if I close myself off from the world and I only really heavily focus on like some NI and FI aspects of things, there's SE or TE or whatnot related situations. Not only those, but also external situations. Like I'm relating this to like if you were to, hang out at your house, you're not really social, you're not really doing things like that. It's not just like F related stuff or S related stuff that you're missing out on. It's like there's a lot of different aspects pertaining to, all 8 functions that it's like new experiences. If you're missing out on them and you're closing yourself off, those are opportunities to meta up in your understanding that you're missing out on.
Well, okay, I want to respond to that new experiences thing. That's spoken like a true physical actor can, because from my perspective, I don't see those things as being experiences you're missing out on so much as data sets.
Isn't it strange, the difference though?
It's a big
like
difference.
The ENTP INFJ difference. It's like, because like it is sort of strange. It's like you get your sort of you get your sort of external irrational fix from the conceptual stuff more so, or like the idea based stuff, whereas for me I'm like, no, I want to do shit. Like there's got to be some sort of concretizing.
Okay, but what I'm talking about is I view the most metaing up thing as watching TE polar from a dual relationship now, or it's weird because you can't see it in a less intimate relationship quite as clearly because like if you're in a relationship like I am, then you start getting very honest and comfortable with each other after a while. I mean, we're not completely honest and comfortable with each other yet by any stretch of the imagination, frankly, because we want to make each other happy. We're both FE users.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing is, in that context, you really see people doing that polar TE shit. Like, how am I going to get this thing to stand up better? Push this against it. It'd just be like, oh gosh, this thing over here is some problem. What should we do? I know. Let's put this right here. Well, now what am I going to sit on? I know. I'll move this over here to sit on. Oh, no.
It's funny, though?
But that's too tall. Oh, okay. Well, then I'll do this. Whoops. You stupid ass shit like that.
What's funny, though, is it's like, if you were to come along and show me a better way of doing it, I'd be like, oh, that's really cool. But it's like, I would exist in that horrifying TE polar state and be okay with it.
Right. Well, here's the thing. You would say, oh, that's really cool because of FE reasons. The reality is you just don't give a fuck about how to do it. And to the extent that you are told or taught how to do something, you don't even have an SI kind of like keep track of it. You're just like, okay, yeah, I see that fits. Okay. I maybe will exert a little bit of my whimpering fourth slot SE, but probably not towards that. It's you guys are, I think, less clumsy than ISFJs, but it's because you attempt fewer things.
Yeah, I've said before that sort of how I've identified like what one of my learning styles is that when it comes to like doing stuff, people start giving me direction to like, you do this and then you do that and this has to interact. I'm like, no, what I need you to do is just give me the proper safety equipment and then just let me fuck up repeatedly. And then eventually I'll get tired of fucking up and be like, okay, I don't want to do that anymore. But I just like to...
How much do you enjoy this sentence, Ken? Ken, stop. What are you trying to do here?
I'm bothered less by that statement than some other statements, because in response to that statement, I can say, well, stand from a safe distance and I'll show you.
Or how about this sentence? Ken, have you thought about how to accomplish this thing you're trying to accomplish here? Huh?
Well, of course I've thought about it, but then I just... Of course I've thought about it, but then I just decided to do it this way.
Ken, do you think that fellow wants to sit here chatting with you when you could have simply looked at the menu instead of asking him questions about it? Huh?
It's more enlivening to speak with a person about it.
Yeah, I know he laughed at your joke, Ken. I heard him laugh at your joke, but he's busy. He's a waiter. Other people are waiting for their food. I mean, he may have been smiling and laughing, but, nobody else is smiling and laughing if they have to wait longer for their food.
Are you role playing as my significant other? Because I think I made a horrible decision.
No, I'm your uncle.
Why do you sound so dapper?
Well, I'm Uncle Nathan. I come from New York City. I don't have that typical New York accent because I just recently moved there. Anyway,
Okay.
I'm your life advising cousin, uncle, cousin. I'm half uncle, half cousin. I'm Nathan. I go to all the family members. I give them advice. They listen to me, they thrive. They don't listen to me, they fail. It's true.
Yeah.
What advice were you seeking, young man?
I just
Really?
yeah.
Shyness, eh?
Oh no, that was me thinking.
Is that what you
I was trying to
call
think
your
what do I want, and I was like, I think I just want more access to materials more so than I want any sort of advice. I just want.
Look, the reason I'm in this hidden bunker is because the information I have to share with you is top secret. That's why the bots are down tonight. I'm sharing all the good stuff
I don't care about top secret. I just like, give me a blowtorch.
Wow, you got a point there. That's the other thing I got is the fire webcast flames reveal the truth. Hallelujah. Praise you.
Hallelujah. Praise you.
Anyhow, that's it for this episode of Talking with Famous People. I hope you enjoyed it. I did everything in my power to make it insanely sensual.
That's sensual enough for you?